I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor to the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning, Uplift Summit Secondary. I'm Monroe.
And I'm Issa, and welcome back to today's edition of Skyhawk Nation.
We hope everyone has had a good week so far. Friendly reminder, you should be wearing your complete uniform every day. This includes your grade level lanyard and ID so we can ensure a professional and safe environment. Students not in uniform may face penalties through our kickboard system. Now, let's turn our attention to what's happening at our school.
First, we want to remind everyone that March is a time to celebrate the incredible women who have shaped history. We'll continue to kick off our announcements with Women's History Month fun facts about groundbreaking women and girls who've had an amazing impact. From pioneers to everyday heroes, get ready to be inspired.
Here's our fun fact of the day. Did you know that Junko Tabie was the first woman to summit Mount Everest and climb the 7 summits? Despite being struck by an avalanche during her climb, she topped Mount Everest on May 16, 1975. She was the 36th person to summit Everest and the first woman. She went on to climb the highest peak on each continent, known as the 7 Summits.
How cool! In other news, Student Council wants to remind everyone that Junior-Senior Prom 2025 is right around the corner. The fun, dancing, and dinner is happening on Saturday, April 12th from 7 to 11 p.m. If you're a senior who has paid all senior fees, your prom ticket is therefore covered and you can pick it up from Miss Sanchez. Everyone else, prom tickets are on sale now. Look for them in the high school lobby before and after school.
Additionally, this Friday is the last day to turn in the guest permission forms. If you want to bring a non-summit person to prom, you have to turn this in on time by tomorrow afternoon. No exceptions. The forms are in room 220 and should be delivered to Miss Rosenbaum. Make sure you and your guests fulfill all the requirements on the form. For more information and details, look at the posters around school, things sent on Remind, as well as Stuco Instagram posts.
Lastly, for seniors only, the date to nominate your choices for Prom King and Prom Queen will be Tuesday, April 1st. To vote, scan the QR codes that are posted in the hallways and the Stuco Instagram. Remember, you may only submit a form once, so make sure you choose wisely. The official nominee list will be announced next Friday, April 4th during our annual high school spring pep rally.
In academic news, yesterday was the Scholar-Led Conferences. The presentations allowed that students showed to their families were mandatory and are still worth 2 summative grades in your RTCC, Tech, and English classes. If for some reason you didn't attend yesterday in person, you must make up the missing assignment and prove to your counselor and teachers that you completed the task.
In Summit event news, tomorrow, Friday, March 28th, is the day of our DP art exhibition. Located here in our high school building, our 12th grade students will have the chance to show off their marvelous artworks and all their effort they put into making their collections. It's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and there will be some refreshments for our guests. All are welcome to come out and join, so please support our very creative Skyhawks.
Finally, we're going to try to start highlighting student accomplishments and news. If there are any scholars or teachers that have any shout-outs to share, make sure Skyhawk Nation is in the know. To start, we have an exciting announcement about one of our very own legacies scholars. Studying at Summit since kindergarten, this sophomore, Monroe Farms, me, has written my own poetry book. It's now complete and published, and it's up for sale on Amazon, which is really exciting. You can support me and your local author by buying my collection titled All I Know for just $12.50.
Additionally, we have to give a big shout out to our middle school soccer team. The girls team won by forfeit and the boys won with a score of 42. They looked so great out there. Thanks to their leaders, Coach McLean and Coach Feenstra, they're headed to the playoffs undefeated. That's awesome. Thank you, soccer coaches, for all your hard work and unmatched patience. We hope to hear more instances of SIP students' accomplishments soon.
Now, as we finish our announcements, make sure you keep listening because we end by telling you what our awesome cafeteria staff has prepared for you to eat. Today, you'll be served either delicious pizza or a yummy fish fillet sandwich. Your sides are veggie salad and green beans. For fruit, y'all have the choice between flavorful red apples or tasty oranges. How delicious!
Before we end, here's a little joke to start your day. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Supplies! That's a wrap for today's news. At this time, make sure to stick around as your teacher follows up our announcements with the first Wayfinder lesson of the week.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you in the next advisory with more updates. Until then, stay spirited and keep flying high, Skyhawks.
Let's remember the importance of our school pledge, which stands for respect, responsibility, and excellence. By saying it together, we reinforce our commitment to these values and a positive school environment. Please rise and join me in recruiting our school pledge.
I pledge to do my best this day, to honor myself and others in everything I do, to accept responsibility for my own learning, and to encourage others as I embrace my own opportunities to grow, to exercise leadership and prepare myself for college at every opportunity. For me, mediocrity is not an option. Only excellence will do. Who I am has value. What I think has value. Saper all day. Who I will become is invaluable to the world.